It's a city where anything can happen, so what could go wrong or right as I hit up LA Unscripted. Hello, LA Unscripters. Plant yourselves right there while we dig into all things LA. I'm Dana Devin, and we are here at Rolling Greens in Beverly Grove. So excuse me while I get some tips on my second career as a horticulturist. Listen, I am always up for learning something new, like this delicious dare I got from the pasta Grannies. How did you become a pasta granny?
I've learnt pasta thanks to all the nonnas that I've filmed. Pasta is such a physical thing to do. Writing about it just simply didn't seem adequate. So I decided that I would pick up a camera, having never done it before.
Right.
And start filming. I have gone around Italy saying, you know, do you have a grandmother? Everybody loves to volunteer their grandmother because they're all absolutely certain that their grandmother is the best cook, and they're right.
Dana, today I'm daring you to make some pasta, but not just any old pasta. This is handmade pasta.
What are we gonna do here today?
We're gonna do Maria's Raschiatelli. And the name is the most difficult thing about it. Raschiatelli.
Raschiatelli.
Let's do it.
In my bowl here, and I'm now going to add some water to the middle of this. Fingers.
Yeah, I think we need a little more. Good.
And then you kind of smush it together. It's very technical. You're going to get a ball of dough like this.
This is like a workout. How many pasta grannies have you interviewed over the years?
I've interviewed nearly 300. And we recently filmed a granny who was 102.
Keep kneading, right?
Take off chunks. We're gonna roll out ropes, start in the middle and work out.
What was the thing that surprised you most about these women that were making their own pasta?
Their tenacity and their frugality. You know, these women have actually sailed through lockdown remarkably well because they've seen worse. They've been through it before. You know, they've lived through the Second World War, that kind of thing. And so they've all had to make do and get by with very little. And they are remarkably active as well. You know, they never sit down. You need to do is kind of snip them off and eat in about an inch. So what you then have is you get your fingers.
Mine is not coming out that way.
Well, I can't see what you're doing. Can you pick it
Mine
up?
is like little flatties.
Oh.
She's perplexed. I think it's gonna be how it tastes, maybe, not how it looks. Bon appetito! Oh, good! I love it!
There's a new candy-filled walkthrough adventure in LA, and I'm jumping right in.
We thought that the time was right to conceive a concept that could get people on foot out in this fresh spring air. And that's really where Sugar Rush started to be born, and we landed on candy as the theme and anchor of the experience, being such a timeless and fun and colorful theme that can be appreciated and enjoyed by anyone. Things are best experienced in an intimate setting, up close and personal, and that doesn't mean you have to touch it, that doesn't mean you need to be on top of other people, but with your family out in an immersive space is really important. Candy is a heavy theme of this entire world, of course, and the color and the fun, but you're gonna find a little weird here. There's a lot of abstract, there's art, there's parade, there's this majestic vibe, and the goal was, you know, it's very easy to make kids smile and have fun with colors and big objects, but we really want mom, dad, and the older brothers and sisters to leave here saying, wow, that was cool, and it's not what I expected. The main attraction, which is out in the distance over there, you can probably barely see it, is our 60-foot open-air geodesic dome with a 4-foot disco ball and our rendition of LACMA's lights made out of lollipops. I think events have changed, maybe not forever, but for the foreseeable future. You know, from my own personal experiences and seeing my youngest daughter grow up through a pandemic, she doesn't want to be around a ton of people or on top of one another, but she does want to get out and experience things. So I think the format to get out with your family and do something is always going to be there, but the vehicle in which you do that and how you do that is going to be changed, and it's about people having their space and feeling safe.
Okay guys, we are just getting started. Coming up, more plant power from Rolling Greens, a creative workspace for underserved entrepreneurs, and a trends with benefits that gives back. LA Unscripted's got you covered. Welcome back to Rolling Greens, a truly peaceful spot in the heart of Los Angeles. And it's not just a marketplace. They will be offering Learn and Grow workshops, and I am so there.
When it's permitted to host events, we will definitely be having workshops again.
Okay, we should come to one of those. That is amazing. Okay, this is great. Look at this. Look how pretty. Now, in this LA Revealed, a creative space in Leimert Park that focuses on cultivating inspiring artists with a place to grow their brands and talents.
So Folks is a retail space, for one, but it's filled with co-op members. We have over 41 different black designers from all over the United States. We have everything from hats to sneakers to different types of apparel and jewelry. And we have Kicks Be Clean in the back, which is a sneaker rejuvenation and cleaning service. Upstairs we have our co-working space, which is kind of like a WeWorks for designers. We have kind of like a trailer that we turned into a workshop space for our designers to actually go in and innovate, create ideas, and work together.
Pretty much anything that you monetize and you are a black entrepreneur is something we want to provide a space for people to facilitate growth. The main part of the meat, the bones, and the reason why Soul Folks is here is the incubator program. So the incubator program is a program that is going to be starting in summertime, and it's for youth between the ages of like 14 to 25, and it's to help them bring their brands into market. And mentors are going to be coming in and offering their experience, offering instruction. It's so important because there really aren't any spaces that feature all black-owned designers and brands and that have a level of quality and presentation that aligns with some of the vision of people that have the money to spend. Black-owned businesses often get kind of a bad rap, even within our own community. So being able to work to change that narrative is one way that it's really positive.
Leimert Park, it's been wonderful, man. I grew up here. This is where I came into who I am.
This is really helping to revitalize the area. If one of us grows, we all grow together.
And we want to turn this area into the Black Arts District, where this is where you come when you want to find the best black artists and really chic retail spaces owned by black people in the black community. And what I see Soul Folks is to the community of Leimert Park is it's a beacon and it's a template of what black businesses should be or could be in the future.
And speaking of the arts, fashion, and philanthropy, this Trends with Benefits gives back in a big way. Check it out.
I wanted to make sure that women of color were the focus of the brand, and that has been since day one. And so once that happened, I realized like how many messages and stuff I would get from girls appreciating the fact that they can see themselves in this brand. They can see their cousins and their moms.
We went to high school together, and I never thought that you would go on to be being featured in People magazine, in 17, you name it. Talk to me about the recent success.
I thought that this would be my side hustle so that I could donate and give back to the girls in India after volunteering there. So we donate to Black Lives Matter with our Lucha design tee. We donate to Raices in Texas with our Lucha Kids tee and also with our Erica Muñoquita mug. And we also donate to the Simbali Trust. 20% off the top of all of our proceeds go straight to Simbali Trust for girls' education in India. The Women and Girls Empowerment Program, the Simbali Trust, and they are our partners. And so after that first trip, I've since gone back 2 more times and I brought more volunteers with me. We provided closets and storage items for the girls. They were previously sleeping on like literally cots that were like this thick. So we gave them all real mattresses, bedding, hygiene items, and we also bought them a computer.
Was during the Black Lives Matter movement where I noticed part of GRL Collective's artwork went viral.
When the Lucha design came about, the whole purpose behind it was showing the unity between the Black and Brown communities and the intersection that happens. Even the positioning of the hands was something that I was very intentional about. I wanted it to look strong and firm and also caring. And at the end of May, it went viral. So being able for the masses to be able to see something like that and those celebrities standing behind a movement that is so important, it really helped my business grow. And recently, America Ferrera actually posted a couple of weeks ago with our Erica Muñoquita mug, and I was like floored.
Talk to us about Erica. Your mug is a dedication to your little sister.
Yes, God, it's so much more emotional to have this conversation with you. Other people have asked me about it and I have not teared up at all. Erica passed away when I was a senior. She had trisomy 18, which is a rare chromosomal disorder. Obviously, when America had posted, we were already sold out. Seeing how much joy that mug has brought to other people and routine just makes me feel like Erica is so present.
And for someone who's watching right now, they're interested in buying something from GRL Collective, you're offering a discount code?
I am. It's going to be Unscripted Girl in all caps, and you can get 10% off anything in the store.
At GRL Collective on Instagram. How about online? What's your website?
Yes, www.grlcollective.com, and girl is without the I.
Yes, girl.
So inspiring. That's what it's all about. Coming up, the company that knows what goes best with wine. Best friends, of course, the furry kind. That's coming up next.
Good morning, good afternoon, Tyler Ribeiro. Please introduce me to all of your ladies. Are they eating your camera?
They are literally eating my tripod right now. We've got dairy farmers just like me that try to support what Real California Milk is doing as they're supporting us as well.
Tell me all about the Real California Milk campaign going on with these books.
Spend time with those that are most important with you today. Have a healthy breakfast. Sit down, take care of yourself. Morning means more. And these books that make you, just stop for a second.
There is a very special person who is going to read these books online.
That's what I've heard.
I hear it's Mario Lopez, so it's going to be a good time.
We want to kick off this really cool campaign we're doing with Real California Milk, where it's encouraging families to make family time a priority in the morning by maybe like a little reading time before breakfast.
In the books themselves, they take cartoon characters that are extremely relatable. And these are the books that I want to sit down and read to my kids.
Deep in the volcanic hills of Shasta lived a cheerful chipmunk named Charlie. Charlie was a little different than most chipmunks.
But when you say Real California Milk, talk to me about the whole process of cow to cup, in terms of milk.
When it comes to cow comfort and cow welfare, we spare no expense. It really is our duty to take care of them while they're taking care of us. So that when they do produce that milk, it hits that store and it is probably the most healthy, most wholesome product that is naturally produced that you can find right now. And I take a lot of pride knowing that and being a part of that process.
Drink some milk, read, take a moment to read in the morning, spend time, quality time with your family. And Tyler, I thank you for sharing that message with all of us today.
I just want to say, guys, use your napkins. What were you, raised by coyotes? The end.
guys, we are back, and I'm having a very zen day here at Rolling Greens on Beverly Boulevard. You have to come here for a visit. And you know what else I find very therapeutic? Shopping. You're such a pretty plant. Mother's Day is rapidly approaching, and for the very best in Mother's Day goodies, we turn to our Style Smart partner, Anya Sar, and you brought 2 bottles of wine.
Absolutely. How could I not? I'm allergic, so I get these horrible reactions.
Okay.
And for me, you know, drinking wine, it ruins my whole next day.
The headaches, the flushes.
You know, as a busy mom, I can't do that. And I've had to make a choice so many times. Do I want to enjoy my night, or do I want to be productive the next day?
And I know a lot of people like this. Do you have a solution? Because I know you've probably got people's ear.
I didn't come up with the solution, but I found the people who did.
Pure wine is a filter. We call it a Brita filter for wine. All it does is actually remove the histamines and the sulfites out of every type of wine or alcoholic beverages so that you don't get any of those side effects. Because through the natural fermentation process of making wine, you end up having histamines. And then also during the fermentation process, you'll often use sulfite preservatives to keep the wine high quality. And what we developed was a way of removing that, so that those 2 compounds, the histamines and the sulfites, so you don't get any of those side effects anymore.
This is the wand. This is pure wine.
Okay.
It's available at drinkpurewine.com. And there are these boxes of wands.
Okay.
They come in red and pink.
Okay.
And even metallic. So you can get the pink 4-pack for $11.99, and you can get the red 10-pack for $19.99.
Okay.
Now it's so simple. Here's how it works. So pick a wand, put it like this.
Okay.
And you put it in your wine.
Does this ruin the flavor?
Not at all. It
Okay.
doesn't ruin anything.
What is this doing?
You're just stirring it. We're stirring it for about 3 minutes.
Okay.
And so what it's gonna do, it's gonna take out those histamines and sulfates and all the bad stuff that causes the reaction. We can enjoy wine and be great the next day with no side effects.
I started having problems drinking red wine that I'd have been enjoying for years. And then Derek, during his college days, he started brewing beer and started having problems with that. So there'd be the headaches, the nasal congestion, the side effects. And so we just said, hey, let's solve this problem together.
Not only is this a wand that will eliminate all these bad things, but watch this. You can take your wand. And it's like Lucky Charms. They come with different charms.
Oh, so you can mark your glass.
So what you do is you just twist it off. Now you know whose glass is who. You pick your charm. It doesn't just stop with the wand.
Okay.
Because if you like the wand,
Yes.
you're gonna love the wave, Dana.
This was our second line of product, which is a full bottle filter. You basically take it out of its packaging, put the air tube on the bottom, put it all the way in, push it on tightly, and you filter it as it's pouring through. So it's the exact same technology inside the housing here as for 5 glasses of wine, right? So on average, you 4 to 5 glasses per bottle, except it's doing it in a matter of seconds as you pour through.
So you use 1 per bottle.
Okay.
You can just put it on, and then when you pour this whole bottle, it works.
It like purifies the wine?
Yeah, same as the wand, but for the whole bottle.
Unbelievable. And then when you're done, you just toss it.
This is biodegradable plastic here, so that you just throw it
Just
away
toss it.
right with the bottle, and you don't have to feel bad about landfill.
How fabulous a gift is this?
This says alleviates headaches and congestion, removes 95% histamines and sulfite preservatives. I'll drink to that.
No messy cleanup, portable, disposable, and it doesn't add any harsh chemicals because it's FDA compliant, BPA free, 100% made in the USA. But wait, there's more.
What?
Just for our viewers, you can get 25% off your order at drinkpurewine.com. Use the code StyleSmart.
Cheers to all the moms out there.
Cheers.
Wine, dogs, we love them both equally and could never choose. Now, this company makes it easy to enjoy both at the same time.
Hi, I'm Melanie Garibay. I'm the CEO and co-founder of Nectar of the Dogs Wine.
Basically, you love dogs, you love wine, and you kind of melded the two together. Talk to me about that.
It was kind of a no-brainer. I started the company about 5 years ago, really inspired by the passion and the love that I had for my dogs who passed on to the Rainbow Bridge. And so that's my love of dogs. And then, of course, I love wine. And I thought, how can I combine these two, passions and loves that I have together to do something for a great cause? So Nectar of the Dogs wine was born, and we continue the mission today to create easy drinking, approachable wines, and we give back to dog rescues. So for every bottle that we sell, we donate 10%. We have Heart and Paw partners that we have long-standing partnerships with, and we donate 10% of our proceeds to various dog rescue organizations. Here at Nectar of the Dogs Wine, we say it's not really drinking alone if your dog is with you.
I love it. I love it. Drinking for a cause.
Cheers! Another beautiful day in LA, and we are so happy that you rolled with us at Rolling Greens. Our love for you, LA Unscripters, continues to grow. See you soon. Mwah!